Good morning, afternoon, evening, as the case may be in your part of the world. For those that don't know me, I'm Zen Archer. Oh, it is a beautiful morning. Well, I guess you can still call it morning. It's about 10 o'clock. And I just thought I'd come outside and relax by the lake a little bit and say all those crazy things I've got to say. Lord knows I say plenty of them, huh? Obviously, the lighter's not working today. Let me see if I can fix this. There we go, all set. Anyway, I really can't tell how well you guys can hear me, but I'm just going to go ahead anyway. You probably have a lot of water in the background and that kind of thing. And it's just randomness today. A lot of people have been asking me a lot of questions. A lot of people have been doing a lot of things lately. I don't know, it's overwhelming, the response I got from a video that just basically said the same thing that anybody could have read. And this isn't about that, it's really about it being overwhelming. You know, I'm just a guy. I'm not out here trying to be anything special. I'm not out here trying to be a spiritual leader. I'm just a guy. Perhaps a guy with a mission. You know, because I think that the world can be a better place in general if everybody does their part to do that. And I don't think anybody out there could argue with that. You know, I'd like to meet somebody who said, well, you know, the world can't be a better place. I mean, if you've given up all hope of that, I feel sorry for you. There's a lot of questions about Karma Zen, what it is, what does it mean, is it religion? Even though I have a video up on it that kind of touches on it, didn't go very into depth with it. And because I have so many questions, I'm going to go into it in a Ask Zen installation so that you will all maybe have a better understanding of what it is. And when I told my brother about it and what's been going on with YouTube, his attitude was that I started a new religion, and you know, he wanted to know if I was serving any Kool-Aid. And I don't think, you know, I haven't started anything. What I did was added a name, an identifier, to what myself and a lot of other people out here are doing. What I did was give it an identification in order to be able to point to it, to talk about it, and what it means, and how it works, and that kind of thing. They're actually... Karma Zen is a practice. But Karma Zen is also words that I use for my philosophy in life. So it's actually two things. The Karma Zen, the practice, anybody can do. You know, it doesn't matter if you're Christian, Jewish, Hindu, Buddhist, whatever you happen to be, you can practice Karma Zen. It doesn't challenge your religion in any way. It's kind of a lifestyle approach to things. It's a different, perhaps, kind of approach to the world in general. Karma Zen, the belief, is a very individual thing. Karma Zen, the belief, is something that I create for myself and you create for yourself, and that means that it's open in a lot of different ways. But I'm going to go into an Ask Zen and really get into what it is, how it works, what it means. It borrows a lot of insight from some of the greatest religions, organized religions in the world, from some of the most respected theologians and philosophers, and all of that came into being simply by looking at what they said realizing the truthfulness of what they said, and then incorporating it in my life. So in a nutshell, that's kind of what it is. But I know that's real shady, and you can't really get a handle on it, and that's why we're going to do the Ask Zen. Secondly, a lot of people are asking me, well, how do I become famous? How do I get noticed? I don't know. I can give you my hypothesis. I can tell you all the things I think. Truth of the matter is, I don't know. The video that hit for me, and I've got 100 videos up, and out of that 100 videos, one video really hit, and people discovered me, if you will. But the video that I did was a complete fluke. It was a complete accident. I never, ever, ever thought when I did that video that so many people would listen to it, so many people would watch it. And they give me attributes that I just didn't have, I just didn't use. You know, they're like, well, you really thought it out, and you know, I didn't. I completely shot from the hip. I talked about what I knew about, and left it at that. So, I really don't know the answer. I can tell you all the little tricks that people have used in order to get noticed, but my karma zenemy part of me says, be you and be honest. And that's all you have to do. If you're you and you're honest, you do not have to work to maintain that. You don't have to try to be entertaining. You don't have to try to be interesting. Just be you. And if you're you and you're honest, then being honest and being you will show through. It doesn't require anything more than that. You don't have to do anything different than you do every day of your life, if you're just you and you're honest about it. On the other hand, if you're looking for some fast track to fame, there's all kinds of ways to get there. There's all kinds of ways to artificially inflate how many people like you, or how many people you have on your list, or how many subscriptions you have. There's all kinds of ways to artificially inflate that. And I don't need to tell you that. There are videos and videos and videos out there that tell you exactly what those methods are. You know, using tags and jumping on trains and stuff like that. And a lot of people jumped on my train. And that brings me to my next subject. When I started this thing out, I had made a decision that I was only going to accept friend requests from people that I had some kind of a relationship. I was going to accept friend requests from people who were my friends. Since that video hit, I had so many friend requests that they were getting in the way of me doing anything else. So I just started saying okay and letting people add me. I also don't like to judge people and say, well, you know, you're worthy of being my friend and you're not worthy of being my friend. So I was just letting anybody. But that's become a hindrance to what I do. It's, you know, this isn't MySpace. And I'm not a MySpace kind of a guy. I'm not interested in how many friends I have. And if I'm only on your list because I'm a popular guy right now, take me off. I don't want to be on your list if it's just because, you know, one of my videos happened to hit. Not interested. I'm not interested in the fame, or if you want to call it fame. I'm not interested in the popularity that this has gotten me. I am happy that I have the popularity, because I think that I have a worthwhile message to put out there. And with the popularity, it means that more people hear it. And the more lives I touch, then the more lives they'll touch, and the faster, the better the world is in general for all of us. But I've already started going through my friends list and removing those people that I believe are there for no other reason than just, you know, so they can be a friend of the popular guy. If you and I have had some kind of interaction, it might be comments, or, you know, it might be that you've left me a message, and I've gotten a lot of messages from a lot of people. And, you know, you feel that I am your friend, by all means, feel free to, you know, hit the button and you know, send a friend request. What the hell, send a message along with it and say, hey, Zen, you know, I like what you got to say, I feel you, and, you know, I'd like to put you on my friends list. It's going to go a lot farther than, you know, no comments from you, no messages from you, no anything except you tag my name, because right at the moment I happen to be, you know, walking on the high wire. I know this has been really long, and I'm probably going to break it up in 2 or 3 different things, but I've got a lot of stuff that I wanted to tell you about and talk about, and I thought I'd take the opportunity to do it while the sun's out and the clouds are going over and the birds are flying around and the turtles are blowing bubbles in the lake, and I'm feeling pretty good, and I thought I'd take this opportunity to come out here and relax and talk with my friends. And my friends, that's you. All right, we're going to stop this. I wish you all a good day, and more than anything else, I bid you be well. This is Zen Archer.